Let's go DFS. Welcome back, Christian here, aka Denver Score Mega, and this is my first look Friday for Week 8 NFL. Stay tuned. First up is the London game, Broncos with the Jags, I guess, and that opened up at -4.5, over under 39.5. We're up a point on the over-under, and the spreads moved 2 points and down to -2.5 for the Jags, with 80-something% of the bets coming in for the Jags. That tells me that the Broncos are good here with the 2.5, and we're going to go over. Bears are at the Cowboys this week. Cowboys are a 9.5-point favorite. Over-under is coming down a bit, and Bears have been looking better, and they might be game Ezekiel Elliott out. That doesn't help the Dallas cause much, so we'll take the Bears plus 9.5 and under 42.5. Raiders at the Saints, and Raiders opened up at a 2.5-point favorite. It's down to about 1.5, 1. Over-under steamed up a couple points, and the betting public is 75% in or so in on the Raiders. This tells me that the Saints are going to be game, so we're going to take them with the points, and we're going to hope that this goes over the 49.5. Carolina are at the Falcons this week. This opened up at Falcons -6.5. It is down to Atlanta -4, and 80% of the bets coming in on Atlanta. This tells me that Carolina is definitely up for this game, so we will take them with the points, and we hope for an over 41. Steelers at the Eagles this week. Eagles will be a 10.5-point favorite. Over-under is kind of chilling at about 43. And we like Steelers with the points so far this year, so we'll take 10.5 points. And I don't know, probably goes under 43.5. Miami at Detroit. Miami is now a 3.5-point favorite, and the over-under is steaming up to 51.5. So this could be a game that shakes out pretty nice. So let's go with Detroit plus 3.5 and over 51.5 for now. Cardinals are at Minnesota. This opened up with Minnesota being a 5.5-point favorite and an over-under of 48. It's currently Minnesota is down to 3.5-point favorite. It has been steamed up to about 49, and about 75% of the bets are coming in on Minnesota. This tells me that Arizona will be very up for this game, so we will be taking Arizona with the points and over 49. Patriots at the Jets. Opened up at Patriots -1. It's now Patriots -2.5. Over under down to an even 40. It's going to be a nice day in New Jersey, so I think the offense is going to be fine. And we're just going to root for the Jets plus 2.5 with an over of 40. Tennessee is at the Houston Texans this week. That opened up at Tennessee -3.5. It's down to Tennessee -2.5 or so, maybe 3. Over-unders come down just a little bit. And really like Derrick Henry in this spot this week. We'll call him out right now, and we'll take Tennessee with the discount -2.5 and over 40.5. Giants are at Seattle this week. Giants are now a 3-point underdog at Seattle. Over-under has ticked down 2 whole points, down to 44.5. Normally we like the Giants when they're underdogs and whatnot, but they did sustain major injuries in their win against Jacksonville last week. So, and this will have bad weather this week. This will be your one bad weather game this week in Seattle, and overall, we're gonna believe in Seattle's ground and pound against the Giants this week. So Seattle -3, and we're gonna do under 44.5. The football team is at the Colts. The Colts are now a 3-point favorite, down from 4.5. Over-under is coming down a little bit. Big news is Matt Ryan's been benched or whatever, and so a lot of question marks in this game. Really, really hard to say take any really hard take, but we'll just go Colts -3 and over 39.5. Niners at Rams. Rams are coming out of their bye week. Niners are a 1.5-point favorite on the road. Over-under is up a bit to 42.5. I like the Rams coming out of their bye week despite their question marks at running back, and we'll go over 42.5 in this game. Green Bay at Buffalo this week. Buffalo 11-point favorite. Over under chilling at 47. Buffalo's going to smash. Really like Buffalo's as a DST option for all week DFS at 2,900. I think that's a steal in that spot. So Buffalo minus 11 and tricky over under, but we'll go under. And wrapping it up, Cincinnati at Cleveland for the Monday night games. Bengals are still a 3-point favorite despite the news that Jamar Chase is now out for a few weeks, which is unfortunate. And the over-under has come down a couple points, down to 45. And Bengals, I think, are going to continue. Bengals are good right now, I think, with their situation. So we'll go Bengals minus 3 and over 45. And there's my first look for Week 8 NFL point spreads. Still a lot to look into, but that's how I'm looking at it right now. I think we got some really sharp plays that we can make with some point spreads going in the wrong direction. I think in 4 games that we called out. So we'll keep an eye on that moving forward. And we're going to come back with a second video on Saturday night just to let you know how I'm feeling as we go less than 24 hours to kick off. So like, subscribe, comment, let me know when I'm wrong, and then thank me when I'm right, and let's try to make some money off all this. And Pinchy Flacco's got to go to work, speaking of which. So anyway, have a great day, good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.